Heyo, it's Liara. Welcome to my guide on how to install and start playing TekTopia. This is the first of a few videos I'll be making on how to install and start playing. Today we'll just be covering the installation process. Actual gameplay will be covered in future videos. If you're anything like me, you've been watching Tango Tek work on this Minecraft mod for the last year and getting more and more excited to play. And now that the mod's been released, you're ready to jump in. But if you're someone who's only used to playing the vanilla Minecraft experience, figuring out how to play can be really hard. So what will you need? For starters, TekTopia is a mod made for the Java version of Minecraft. This is an entirely different version of the game than the Bedrock version, also known as Pocket Edition or Better Together, than you might be familiar with. So if you only have Minecraft on your phone, tablet, or gaming console, sorry, but you're out of luck. TekTopia is for computers only, and before you ask, no, there's no way to make it compatible with your phone or Xbox, sorry. And don't go getting mad at Tango Tek either, because that's just how the different versions of Minecraft are. If you've got Minecraft on your computer, make sure that it's the Java edition. You'll know because your launcher will look like this. You can also use the Twitch launcher, which looks like this. This is great if you only want TekTopia or a different pre-made mod pack. But using the Java launcher means that you can add other mods such as Optifine if you so wish. Plus, this way it's accessible from the same place you probably use for normal everyday Minecraft anyway. This guide is made assuming you're using the normal Java edition and its launcher. Please note that if you don't already have Java edition, or if you can't get it to install for some reason, that part I can't help you with. Sorry, I'm just a normal player, not tech support. Still with me? Awesome. Next thing you'll want is to have the TekTopia Wiki open. I've got it linked down in the description, but here's the URL on screen too. I'm basically going to be covering the exact same installation steps covered there, and at some points you may need links that are most easily accessible from the wiki. I'll make sure to include those links in the video's description as well, but there's always a chance they may change in the future, so the wiki is always your safest bet. Not to mention, if you think of questions that I don't answer here, you can always check the wiki for them. So to install and play TekTopia, you're going to need a program called Forge. It allows Minecraft mods to work. You'll want to go to this website, files.minecraftforge.net, either by typing it into your browser or by clicking the link. You should find yourself on a page that looks like this. TekTopia was made for Minecraft 1.12.2, so you'll want to click on that version from the versions list. From there, you'll want to find the version labeled as the recommended version, not the latest. It should be the version ending in 0.2768. Save that file. Your computer may complain that this file looks dangerous. It'll do that for any file that can make changes to it, such as programs. Generally, it's a good idea to listen to your computer when it complains on things like that, but as long as you're sure you actually went to the right website, you can ignore it in this case. Use that file to install Forge. You'll want to select Install Client, not Install Server, and you'll want to be sure it's installing in your computer's Minecraft folder. For most Windows users, that's users, your username, app data, roaming.minecraft. Now you'll want to set up a profile in Minecraft to launch Forge. Forge usually sets this up automatically when you install it, but if you need to make a new one for some reason, it looks something like this. Open your Minecraft launcher and select the Installations tab. Then click the New button. Pick a name for it. Forge or TekTopia works great here. Then select the right version. Forge releases will be all the way at the bottom of the list, not with their corresponding Java version number. So just keep scrolling. If you need to change anything else at the same time, do it here. Personally, I play in windowed version, so I'll set my resolution up while I'm at it. Now you'll want to run Forge once. Note that at this point, TekTopia isn't installed yet. This is just to get the folder ready to put TekTopia into. That means that all you have to do right now is wait for Minecraft to reach the title screen. Then you can exit. Now you'll want to open up your file browser and navigate to your Minecraft installation folder. If you aren't sure where that is, you can just search for .minecraft in Windows Explorer or ~library in Apple Finder. Another good shortcut to finding this folder is to open back up Minecraft and take a screenshot using F2. Then pull up your chat box. If you click on the file name for the screenshot, it should take you to your screenshots folder. Then all you have to do is go up one level to find the base Minecraft folder. At this stage, you should find a folder inside the Minecraft one named mods. Forge will have created this for you. If that folder's not there, no worries. You can always make one. Just right-click to add a new folder, then name it mods, all lowercase. Go ahead and open up that mods folder. The full file path should look like this on Windows, or if you're on an Apple computer, it should look like this. A big thank you to my friend BugmanCX for providing me with the Apple screenshots and information. Now it's finally time to go download TekTopia itself. Open back up your internet browser and head to www.curseforge.com/minecraft/mc-mods/TekTopia. Again, link will be in the description or in the wiki. You'll find a couple different options for download here. One of them is the Twitch launcher version mentioned at the beginning of this tutorial. It's got a purple button. That's not the one you want here though. You're looking for the latest version of TekTopia itself. Download that. It should be a .jar file, and your computer might complain about it like it did about Forge. You don't need to click to open this one, you'll just want to move it directly to your mods folder. Minecraft and Forge will do the rest the next time you run Minecraft. If there are any other mods you'd like to install with TekTopia, such as Optifine or Light Level Overlay, you can do so by dropping their .jar files into the same folder. Just note that TekTopia was developed entirely independently by Tango Tek and isn't necessarily intended to work with any other mods, so compatibility isn't guaranteed. Plus, other mods may change the gameplay experience. I recommend sticking either with just TekTopia or with just the addition of Optifine if you're hoping to use shaders, until you've gotten a chance to try out vanilla TekTopia and get used to the rules. Once the file's in the folder, you're done. TekTopia is ready to roll. Just boot back up that Forge version of Minecraft. Be sure to exit and reopen if you hadn't closed it before now. And everything should be there. If you want to test to make sure it's installed correctly, feel free to load into a fresh world in Creative. You should get a guidebook right away that directs you to the wiki. But you can also search the Creative inventory for the Town Hall token or any of the other unique items in order to double check that everything's there as it should be. Now you're ready to play. If you need help figuring out how to play, I'll have a beginner's guide up later this week. In the meantime, I recommend checking out the first episode of my, or really anyone's, TekTopia Let's Play to get the gist of it, or watching Tango Tek's developer playthrough. Please go enjoy playing TekTopia, and be sure to show Tango Tek your support for creating such an amazing and extensive mod. If you found this guide useful, please leave a like. This is just part 1 of a small series of guides I'll be making on how to install and play TekTopia. Part 2 will feature the basics of creating a village and surviving the first few days, and future parts will have tips and tricks for growing your village, as well as more advanced things such as other mods that play well with TekTopia, or challenges to try for future playthroughs. If you'd like to stay tuned for those videos, or for my TekTopia Let's Play series, then please subscribe. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with me today. Take care, everybody. Bye!